Okay, folks, we're going to have a conversation as always. So get this video a big thumbs up if you get some value from this video. So brace yourself because Don Lemon is having a complete meltdown over this whole Trump and Elon Musk situation. And I mean, it's wild. Don, like so many other clueless Democrats, sees any passionate discussion as an outright MAGA civil war. And he can't handle a simple debate about policies. And here's the thing. The Democrats only have one ideology, folks. And if you don't follow that, you're out. And that's it. And they don't get that we're just trying to discuss what's best for the country. Check this out.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Now you're finding out, you dumb fucking idiots. Now you're just figuring this shit out. You're so fucking stupid and you deserve it. You fucking deserve it because you're so dumb. Jim, it's hypocrisy. So go with me here. Yes, I am gloating over your stupidity and how you were taken. I'm cackling in Kamala, says in Shanta. You have been co-opted because you're in a fucking cult and you don't even realize it because you have stupid MAGA brain and you don't get it. How stupid and dumb are you? And I'm just going to I can't wait to go through this. Okay. So I'm going to read this again. So Krishnan's appointment triggered an anti-Indian backlash on social media, particularly given his past advocacy for increasing green cards and immigration broadly. Oh no, immigration. We can't do the immigration because it's hot in here, guys. All right. Woo! Thank you. We can't do the immigration because, the immigration, it triggers some people. You know what they're saying about the anti-immigrant stuff, right? Who's in to say that one of the jobs you might be seeking won't be one of those white jobs? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So,
All right. So take the H-1B visa program, for example, right, family? A lot of us agree it's being abused. We need high-skilled workers. And think about it for a second. Engineers, high-skilled jobs that require a long-term standpoint of commitment to get a degree, in which we all know that engineering and high-tech jobs in this case is which Vivek Ramaswamy is talking about when it comes to H-1B visas, and basically taking a culturalistic approach of being more diverse to continue to innovate innovate for the best interest of the American people, but also the country, as the United States is the leader of other countries, as other countries tend to follow lead from us and really hone in on everything that we do. For example, everyone outside of the country understands that the way the USA goes, everything else flows. So high jobs or high paying jobs or really highly skilled qualified jobs that leads the innovation of this country, in this case the USA. American individuals are not filling those jobs, but maybe like a job like a 7-Eleven store manager shouldn't be filled by someone on an H-1B visa. You follow what I'm saying? When an American citizen can do it. We come to this conclusion in matter of days, but Democrats, they see it as a massive gotcha moment, right? As you guys can see, trying to pretend they're winning after the disaster of their party since November. Now, let's watch Don completely snap as he tries to turn this into a win for Democrats and call MAGA people stupid, as you guys seen, but he goes even further with it in regards of basically saying some divisive things. Like he just said, you dumb idiots, now you're just figuring it out. You deserve it because you're dumb. All these divisive, foul things, man. And you have stupid MAGA brains. Like, seriously? This is the kind of condescending rhetoric we come to expect from Don Lemon. He's gloating over what he thinks is a victory while calling the American people stupid and saying we've been co-opted into some type of cult. He's just, in my opinion, having a complete breakdown or meltdown, and it's wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets crazier, and I'm going to shrub to my next point. And it gets so crazy to the simple fact that um he brings up immigration like you guys just heard, but somehow turns it into a race issue. He claims that people like Vivek Ramaswamy owe their success to black Americans and should be thanking Don Lemon for their achievements. Like what? He says Vivek should be praising black people for helping him become the wealthy citizen he is. It's honestly just absurd. Um, an absurd leap into victimhood that makes zero sense. But check this out.
Thanking, like literally, like praising black people in the civil rights movement for helping him to become the citizen and the wealthy person that he is. It's only because of those struggles that his family was able to come here and achieve what they have achieved because of, in large part because of that. But, you know, they want to talk about black people, what black folks need to do, and oh my God, this, that. Idiot. So then on Christmas, everything went nuclear. So while again, like I said, while you and the normal folks, we're enjoying our time with our family, we're cooking Chinese food, we're cooking our normal Christmas, whatever we do. A lot of folks don't. Like, a lot of folks for Christmas order in, right? Especially like a lot of my Jewish friends order in, but a lot of my non-Jewish friends, they just order in and like, I don't have time for all the things. You know, the day that whatever family or whatever comes over to my house, that's when I'll do it. So, if Ramaswamy, while we're out doing that, took to Twitter to argue that native-born Americans are too stupid. Now, listen, we're not talking about the real Native Americans, right? The folks that people call Indians, not the Indians like Vivek.
Here's the problem with this or with that mindset, right? Why do we always have to hear that people owe their success to someone else? It's like this constant demand for validation, right? Instead of celebrating their own success. And people like Don Lemon that um, portrays this type of behavior specifically in this video, because I don't know Don Lemon personally, right? I'm just going based on what he put out as he's a content creator, like the rest of us. But people like Don Lemon wants others to thank them for what they achieved. But why? Why is it so important to get a pat on the back or a thank you for every little thing? We all have struggles, sure, but we also need to recognize that we are capable of more than just waiting for someone to rescue us. And we don't need a thank you card for the work we've done. And we need action, and we need to uplift ourselves, not rely on a constant need for gratitude. So this brings me to my next point. Now, Don brings on a guest who takes this whole narrative to the extreme, right? She claims that when people say Americans, they're talking about white people, not black Americans. She argues that anytime someone talks about American culture, they're excluding black people. Well, what's wrong with this logic? If someone says Americans, why is it that you automatically assume they mean white Americans? Why do you have to create this divisiveness where none exists? Right? But I want you guys to check it out. Don't let me tell you. I want you guys to check it out for yourself in regards of this divisiveness, right?
Weighed in and said, this is basically calling Americans lazy, but he wasn't speaking about black people, correct?
Well, when they say Americans, we know that we're excluded from that. They say black Americans. They don't normally say black Americans. They say the blacks. So the fact that he just said Americans is already indicative of his target audience. He tried to throw Steve Urkel up in there a little bit, try to add a little DI into his insults. But the reality is when he's talking about American culture, he's talking about white culture. Let's just speak true. Okay.
Okay, so there you have it. Look, put it like this, because I don't really care about race, but let's just go with this narrative in which they want to feel validated, right? Black Americans have an integral part of American culture, just like other cultures, white, whatever the color may be, they play an important part of American culture for generations, right? Whether it's music, athletics, or entertainment, you know, um, it's all American culture. That's the beauty of it. You know, the variety of different types of people, the diversity in it is beautiful. So why is there rejection of the term American, and why act like you're not part of this country fabric, just like we're all part of this country's fabric. You want to be included, but you're rejecting the diversity of it within all of us playing a part in it, you know, all because you think the intentions of others are somehow nefarious, I guess to say. That's how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? And I say nefarious because, let me see how I can say this, family. I say nefarious because it's like they're trying to make one race evil over the other. You know what I'm saying? The divisiveness in it. The hardened hearts, or the hardiness of a hard, divisive heart that's being portrayed here is what I'm trying to say. The motive, the intent, the tone behind all of this divisiveness is wild to me. And I don't like it. And this is why the woke movement has so many people frustrated. It's a mindset that constantly pushes division, and it's doing more harm than good. But look, when people talk about American culture, she's basically trying to say they're really talking about white culture. And it's like they're trying to create this divide, is where I'm getting at, where none exist in the first place. And this is why so many Americans are sick of this. They're sick of this narrative. They're sick of this nonsense. They're sick of this unproductive, negative dialogue, right? And you're basically in, I don't know, like you're basically just pushing this evil and racistness, or race baiting, race hustler type of thing, while also expecting unity. And it doesn't work like that. The thing is, we've seen the thing happen with policies that are designed to basically, in a way, people are seeing it this way. This is how our people are seeing it. People are looking at it like they've seen policies that are designed to hurt white Americans while claiming they are designed for racial equality. And it's just outright discrimination, because in the name is outright discrimination in the name of equity, okay? And you can't expect to constantly demean one group and then cry foul when they don't agree with the narrative. That's not how you bring a country together, okay? So while Democrats sit around in their delusional world celebrating what they think is a grand victory, we'll keep focused on what really matters, working towards real solutions, having productive conversations, and ultimately making America great. You know, and let me know what you think down in the comments below. Did Don Lemon take this too far? Are we moving toward a truly united America? Or are we being divided by these radical ideologies? Let's have a conversation, folks. Comment down below. But if you got somebody from this video, make sure you get this video a big thumbs up. Let the love supersede the hate. Spread the peace, love, and positivity. And folks, do not exemplify this type of behavior. Unity is the way. All day, every day, we come together. We push each other to do better, because there's always greatness, and there is greatness and beauty in every single one of us. Love you guys. Peace.